Gentlemen, it's hard to focus nowadays, and I completely get that. You have access to all these babes on Instagram, your friends are begging you to hang out, and that mirror over there won't stop looking so good. But without focus, there wouldn't be any rich people. We'd only have snotty boys who got daddy's inheritance. Here's 6 ways I've learned to hijack my brain into focusing more. Take a turmeric supplement. Turmeric is one of those super crazy foods that just enhances everything in you. Some benefits of turmeric include increase in brain function, prevention of heart disease and cancer, increased focus, and enhancement of the immune system. The best way to ingest it is probably by consuming the root directly, but I personally take the pill version and it works just as fine for me. After around 2 weeks of taking it, I noticed a dramatic increase in my ability to focus on the things I was doing, and I just had an overall better feeling throughout my body. I suggest giving it a try and seeing if it helps you in any way. Stay away from your phone. I notice that whenever I'm working and I have my phone next to me, most of my work session involves me checking notifications and looking at the different things on social media. It's a complete distraction and totally messes up my productivity and focus levels. Here are some ways you could fix this problem. When working, either place your phone in a different room or turn it off completely. I also suggest installing a screen time app that lets you know exactly how much time you're spending on your phone each day. When I installed it on my phone, I was surprised that I was spending an average of 2 to 3 hours on my phone each day. And that's not even that bad. Some of the people I know have screen times of over 4 hours, which is definitely not good. Meditate in the morning. I'm not talking about going all out on this and doing some crazy Buddha meditation stuff. Basically, what I'm suggesting you do is take around 5 to 10 minutes every morning to sit on the floor with good posture, close your eyes, and spend the time breathing in and out. The key to making this work is just focusing on the air coming in your nose and the air coming out. The objective is not to think about anything at all, which is really complicated, but gets easier the more you focus on your body and breathing. Clearing your mind like this for 5 to 10 minutes will give you the feeling of serenity and a clear mind once you're done. If you have a hectic and stressful life, this is especially helpful in many areas, including your overall focus. Eat less sugar. There's a ton of reasons to eat less sugar, and improving your focus is one of them. The consumption of C12, H22, O11 will make you feel jittery at first and then lead to a sudden downfall of energy. This downfall of energy will drastically lower your productivity for the day. Limit your daily sugar intake to 30 to 40 grams per day. This is about 6 to 8 teaspoons per day, which is surprisingly the normal adult sugar dosage. It's hard doing this nowadays since a lot of the things we eat have that amount of sugar in one serving. So just try to keep your overall sugar consumption lower than it currently is, and you'll start to feel better. Work out early in the morning. I can't stress how much switching my workout routine from the night to the morning has helped me. I used to come home tired from work and head straight to the gym after having a brief 30-minute rest. After that, I would chow down a late dinner and go straight to bed. I wouldn't even have any energy to work on anything else and left it all for the next day. And better yet, I wouldn't even be able to sleep well because working out increases your heart rate and gives you a boost of energy. My whole routine was up. I finally decided enough was enough and transferred all my workout sessions to 6 in the morning. I had to wake up at 5 in order to make it to the gym and do all my other things, but that was fine. 2 weeks after I began working out in the morning, my focus on all the things I did throughout the day noticeably increased. Things that took me an hour to do were now getting done in less than 40 minutes. I was more motivated and energetic, and it was an overall great feeling. When working out, I primarily focused on compound exercises with a goal to build muscle. But if you just want to work out to stay fit, I suggest looking into a combination of high-intensity interval training, calisthenics, and minor weightlifting. Stop worrying about others. We all have those underlying thoughts that tell us we shouldn't be working now because all of our friends are enjoying themselves at the moment. It's hard to explain, but sometimes I feel like I shouldn't be working because it's such a nice day outside, and everyone else is probably having fun while I'm sitting in my house hunched over at the desk making my new video. You know how it goes, don't you? It's a Saturday afternoon and you finally sit down to get some work done on your computer when all of a sudden you remember that all your boys are chilling at EDC this weekend or the beach or something along those lines. You start thinking of putting the work off for later and go into a sad state of mind thinking about how you're missing out on all the fun. This is definitely a hard feeling to cope with, and I encourage you to get out and have fun from time to time. But sometimes you just can't worry about what others are doing, and that's when you should focus on yourself. I fix this by instilling in my mind the belief that I am robbing my future self if I refuse to work at the very moment that I'm in. We all have our separate goals, and they all require varying degrees of work in order to achieve them. Putting them off for later by worrying about what others are doing will harm you in both the short and long term. Grind on your downtime now, and later down the line, people will dream about the life you'll be living.